Welcome to the final part of our 4-part conversation on customer service in Indian banking with Mr. Madhusudan Hegde. In many ways, branches are where banks build their customer service reputation, both good and bad. Digital banking has transformed convenience, but the human touch still matters deeply. In this final part, we discussed branch-focused issues such as digital versus human touch, sales one-dayers, scripted customer conversation, the difference between private sector and PSU banks, and a few other practical aspects of customer service in banking. So let's begin the final part. Today, there is an over-dependence or there is a dependence on digital for the right reasons. But is there an element of human touch that is kind of difficult right now, as in for the banks, they're not gelling both the technology and the human touch part. They're not balancing it right with the customers. Is there any observation at your end on this?
See, India is actually, yes, digitally, India is far ahead. You can see UPI, you can see Aadhaar authentication, you can see QR code. I have traveled many countries. These all you don't get. Okay. That way, we are far lucky and blessed. But traditionally, culturally, we love people. We are our community, our society, the interaction that we always love. I can do so many things digitally, but still meeting my banker, okay, understanding whatever the latest developments that has happened, okay, and sharing my concerns and problems or future plans and getting the inputs. Obviously, relationship matters the most. Face-to-face interaction is the best. Without human touch, the relationship is not complete. And the sense of safety, security, the comfort, convenience would not come digital.
Yeah, absolutely. And money is the most precious commodity for people.
Correct.
So
Hard-earned
beyond a
money.
point, they wouldn't trust completely on something
Correct,
digital.
correct.
So another thing, coming back to the young bankers that we kind of touched upon, what are the common mistakes that you see young bankers make while dealing with customers? What habits do you think they should build if they want to build trust with customers over the long term?
See, one is forget your targets. First, understand the customer. See, obviously, if customer has visited your branch, he has a need. Understand the need. Most of the organizations run these sales drive called one dayers, which is, I think, completely horrible. Now, what happens? I'm a staff member. You walk in as a customer. In my mind, already a morning call has happened. Boss has told that today is credit card drive. Today is savings account drive. Today is FD drive. So before even making you comfortable, or understanding why have you come, greeting you, how is your family? Okay, hope you had tea. What else I can do for you? Is there any concerns? We pounce upon customers with that drive, one day drive, that product. I think that has to stop. If customer is comfortable, very fact he or she has walked in, obviously they would ask you for, if at all they require that product, if they need, or they have come with maybe some queries or some concerns for which you provide resolution first. Then, okay, today this is there. I understand from your profile you do not have this product, or maybe your wife is not having. Or even you can ask, could you please give some reference of your family, relatives, neighbors, friends? But somehow that is not happening. I think once we train our front end staff, first make customer comfortable, understand customers' concerns, resolve it, then position product if required. Okay, so obviously the fault lies not with the staff member, fault lies with the organization. One is all these sales drive that is not at all desirable, and then putting them under pressure with unreasonable targets. I think that should stop. Then obviously, customer is happy. Customer needs a product. He will make staff also happy.
Another thing is some of those basics that happen at the branches, uh, about people getting lost on mobile screens and laptop screens, ignoring the customer who has walked into the branch. Some of these simple basic stuff, the overall impact of that could be quite large.
Quite
Uh,
large.
so we
I,
talk
I
about
have an experience on this. Okay. See, the managing director of the bank was sitting in front of me. A customer who walks in. She was a famous actress of that time. I had also a crush on her, and I was so happy to see her in front of me. And I got a call, phone call. At that time, branch manager's cabin means there is a phone also. So I picked up the phone, and it was a problematic customer. So I took maybe 3 to 5 minutes while MD was sitting, and I forgot even to ask that valuable customer and the actress even to sit. She got so annoyed, and she fired me that this is not the way of treating customers. Okay. It is not that I am so and so and you should treat me, but basic courtesy you lacked. All the way in this sun I have come, and you are happily talking to a customer who is sitting in the office or home. This is not the way of treating customers. Okay. So I understood, and luckily, our managing director was so customer centric. He said, Madhu, let us do something for this. Branches should never get a phone call.
incoming.
Okay. That's when we started whatever phones uh, customers call to the bank branches automatically was diverted to
Phone banking.
phone banking. There was a cost of 1 rupee. Our
Mm.
IT, our CFO objected to it, but
Mm.
MD said nothing doing. 1 rupee, maybe for lack of calls. I'm okay to take it for a day. I have seen
Mm.
a first-hand experience today
Mm.
how a branch manager dissatisfied actually could not
Mm.
handle such valued customer.
Mm.
No customer should suffer, whether it is large
Mm.
customer or a small customer.
Mm.
Complete attention should be. See, if you give such examples to
Mm.
our newcomers, see, nowadays everyone love social life. There are so many things that you have to do. Maybe you educate them. Okay, you have started at 9:45, 11:45. I will give you a break. Take 15-20 minutes break. Whatever you are,
Mm.
uh, WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook or you can have a look. You can respond to them. Be rejuvenated. Come back, and then once you are sitting here, you are only for customers and for their service. You should not get into any of sometimes if it is urgent, important, parents might call. Okay, that such calls are absolutely okay, but not any other calls. See, with proper education, I am sure the younger generation is much more intelligent, much more understanding than what we were. They are more flexible, adaptable also. If you say, beta, this is for you, this is how you have to do it, and you will also have your time. Don't worry. During the business hour only, we are giving you. I'm sure they will completely focus on job at hand and not get diverted.
So the hospitality industry, Madhu, has a 10 and 5 rule
Mm,
that if a customer is within 10 feet of you, you greet with a smile and eye contact. If it is within 5 feet, greet them verbally,
correct.
good morning or
Good
whatever,
morning. Correct.
right? Uh, just looking into their eyes and greeting them. Some simple steps, right? Uh, uh, I'm sure such basic things also you will find missing at the ground when you go across to various
Various
banks.
branches. Correct. Correct.
And these are things which probably does not require too much of effort to get it corrected. But somewhere the ownership as to this is important, this is necessary, this is useful, is not necessarily owned up by people down the chain.
Correct.
Right? So that could be the reason. So, at an organizational level, are there any other best practices that you have seen in customer service? What do, let's say, good firms do differently? Anything else that you missed out so far? Something that should be added and something that can be avoided. So, one of the things that I personally haven't kind of been liking is uh, using a script for a service when you are handling customers.
Correct. Correct.
uh, but I am a person who believes that script is not the answer. You need to kind of emotionally build that rapport with that customer, and that doesn't come from a scripted
Won't come. It
statement.
won't come.
You will have to understand the customer, and you will have to respond accordingly.
Mm.
And then there are siloed teams, each team working for their own reasons, whether it's an auto loan department or a credit card department or branch banking or whatever else. The other things that I've noticed is poor follow up. That I took the customer's request, but then I don't necessarily take it to a logical conclusion,
Correct. Correct.
or a certain weak ownership overall. That who will own up this problem, and therefore how will that get resolved? Anything else? Which are these simple items that you think are areas that
Yeah,
could
I
get corrected?
Shri, see these things. Ultimately, I do not blame the front end staff. It is the seniors, uh, proper training. See, even the staff members can be taken to hospitality sector
Hmm.
if you see as a part of the training.
Yeah.
As of now in India, I think they are the best.
Hmm.
They treat customers very well
Hmm.
because they are trained very professionally, and
Hmm.
without training, they are not actually made to face the customers.
The hotel industry, you're saying.
Yes, yes, hotel industry. There is absolutely no doubt in that.
Sure.
Similarly, see in the BFSI sector,
Hmm.
if trained staff are there as a front end, experienced, I think, see the mannerism, whatever way, the mode, manner is proper training is important. I'm sure the younger generation is intelligent enough. They will surely adopt that process.
One final question, Madhu. So, I think most of our focus has been on the, let's say, the private sector, banks, and other financial institutions. Do you see any clear difference between PSU banks and private sector banks in their approach to customer service today? Right? Where do private sector banks do better, and where PSU banks perhaps still have the strengths that others can learn from?
See, private sectors, because of technology, because of the infrastructure, are able to impart better customer service. But the attitude wise, the training wise, I think the PSU banks are much better. The relationship PSU banker has with you
Hmm.
and a manager of a private bank has with the customer is hugely different.
Hmm.
I can quote my in-laws experience. He's 85-year-old. I have personally insisted that he should bank with HDFC Bank. Still, he is not finding that comfort. There also managers do change,
Hmm.
but see, they have a attitude towards senior citizens. Whether it is giving Form 15H now Form 121, or whenever such people come, he says, "I am more comfortable in PSU banks."
Hmm.
Because the greeting, whatever is you are calling by name,
Hmm.
they recognize me, they make me to sit, and whatever work I wanted to do, I wanted to get it done, it is done. In private banks, they say, no, no, okay, we will. So that difference even now. And systematically, I'm telling you, PSU banks are even now having uh, fortnight for customer service.
Hmm.
Okay. See, while private sector banks are having sales drive, PSU banks minimum once in a quarter. They have to have customer service drive. During that period, that camps, whatever they do, all your problems, the managers are empowered. So, as a organization, as a process, I think PSU banks have right processes. And here in private, what happens, it depends on the senior, depends on the manager, whether they would like to do it, would like to not to do it. So I still feel, uh, for a walk-in customer, maybe AC is not there. Facility could be a little bit but still the comfort, the familiarity, the relationship, PSU banks score. And see, they have learnt a lot, because see, there was a time when private sector banks were eating the market share. They have understood that it is now our survival, whether in terms of core banking, technology, customer service, product refinement, process changes. I think they are competing very well with private sector. And they are doing, maybe the recruitment process is such, exams, interview, minimum basic training, then see the skill development,
Yeah, they do
exposure
filter
that
out
they give.
the better people and take it.
Better people, I think skill set, when at the
Yeah.
time of recruitment, I think PSU staff member is 100% better than a private sector employee.
So when you spoke about recruitment, another example from other industry, I mentioned about Zappos a little while back.
Yeah,
When they hire a new candidate, they one of the simple logic they follow is that you hire for the right attitude. You can't teach customer service.
custom, correct,
It's
correct.
as to how that individual treats customers. Uh, it is much more easier to teach them all your products and your processes. But how he looks at other people, that is something that he probably comes to you with already.
Correct.
Of course, you can train it a little bit, but then it is far more easier if you get the right candidate as an employee.
See the
Uh,
upbringing, the family background, the need for an employment, all these matter. And then see aspiration and ambition level, for a metro boy or girl, or girl from the town, is hugely different. So that's where they score more.
So, thanks, Madhu. Thank you for making this critical topic so engrossing and interesting. Basically, quoting all the examples from your own rich banking career that you had, all the small stories that you could give, that kind of made the entire program very interesting. I'm sure there are many more nuances around this customer service and banking, and we may need a few more episodes to cover this subject properly. To our audience, I hope you found this conversation meaningful. If you did, I have 3 simple requests. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, subscribe to this channel, and share this episode with friends and colleagues who may also benefit from it. Thank you for joining us. Till we meet again, this is your host, Srikumar Nair, signing off.